Hi guys, so for today our hero WOD is Elaine Noble. Please read about her in the description below or in Zen Planner. For the warm-up guys, we're going to go 45 seconds on, 15-second transition. We're going to start with cardio. If you're at the gym, let's do a row, ski, or bike. If you're at home, run, jump rope, or burpees. Second, we're going to go alternating forward lunges. So for this, we're going to straddle the mats, the seam on the mats. We're going to go back into, or go forward into our lunge. That back knee is going to kiss the ground. Notice that one leg is on one side of the seam, one leg is on the other. My chest is nice and vertical, and then I push off that front leg to return to standing. After our forward lunges, at the halfway point, I want you to switch to reverse lunges. So same setup, and you're just going to switch and then go backwards. Still come to full extension at the top. So this is my full rep here. Next, we're going to go to our barbell. We're going to add some light weight to it for some deadlifts. So with my PVC pipe, just imagine that there are plates on the bar. I'm going to push my butt back. Notice that the shins are relatively vertical. My shoulders are just slightly in front of the bar. My back is tight, so I'm squeezing my shoulder blades, almost like I'm kind of trying to pull something and keep it here in my armpit. Everything's nice and tight. I'm looking down at the ground. I'm going to start to extend the legs, stand all the way up at the top. So I'm not shrugging, okay, and I'm not here forward. Everything's in a nice straight line. I'm going to use the bar, keep it on my legs, push my butt back, and then bend the knees as I come down. So keep that bar nice and close to you, and keep that back nice and tight. So squeeze the shoulder blades together, and keep that tension the entire time. If you're at home, what you're going to do is grab just one of your dumbbells. We're going to hold it vertically, so you can hold it by the head here. Same setup, so feet are right underneath me. I'm going to push my butt back, touch the weight, and then stand. So I still want to keep that weight close to my body. Shoulders are slightly in front, and then squeeze my butt at the top for full extension. Next, we're going to go back to our cardio. Then we're going to go alternating jumping lunges this time. So in the jumping lunges, ideally that back knee is still going to kiss the ground. So we're going to go here and then switch. So we want the knee kissing the ground, and we want to get full extension at the top. And then lastly, we'll go ahead and add a little bit more weight to our bar for our deadlifts. Or if you're at home, go ahead and grab your second weight and do deadlifts with 2 dumbbells or 2 kettlebells. I would keep them on the outside of your legs, push your butt back, tap one head, stand all the way up. We'll take a few more minutes to get to our working weight for today. Again, this is Elaine Noble. This is a 35-minute time cap. We're going to go 3 rounds for time. 400-meter row, ski, or 0.8K bike. If you're at home, you can go 400-meter run or 2 minutes of jump rope. Then we're going to go 19 deadlifts. 225 is the weight for the guys, 153 for the ladies. 400-meter row or ski or 0.8K bike. Or if you're at home, you could go for another run. You could go for 2 minutes of jump rope, or you can mix up and do 2 minutes of burpees. And then lastly, we have 74 alternating jumping lunges. Every time that back knee kisses the ground, that's 1 rep. What we can do for scaling, we can reduce the deadlift weight. And we want to make sure that it's something that we can complete in 3 to 5 sets. Maybe 2 sets if you're fresh and you have like a 500-pound deadlift. This weight's not going to feel too heavy to you. So in order to determine if we're going to go RX today or not, I want your 1 rep max deadlift for guys to be over 300 and for ladies to be over 200, okay, in order to use the RX weight. And the reason being is, one, I just don't want you to hurt yourself. There are almost 60 reps today. And at 153, that's going to add up. We want to protect the back, so make sure you can already lift a fair amount of weight for a 1 rep max before you attempt the RX. For the lunges, we can scale by just not having that back knee touch the ground. We could also use a target like an ab mat or a pillow to have our knee touch, especially if this moves a little harder for you, maybe a little more sensitive to your knees. You could also, instead of jump, just do alternating lunges in place. Focusing on today, finishing all 3 rounds. All right, remember scale. Scaling is not sailing, so pick your weight wisely. Want to protect your back on every single rep. It only takes one rep to mess up your back, okay? So make sure that your technique is spot on every single time. Hold those shoulder blades together, keep that back nice and tight on the way down and on the way up. And then lastly, focus on proper rowing, skiing, or biking, or running technique. Whatever you're doing for your cardio, just make sure that you're doing it well. I would say that most people will likely struggle with the jumping lunges. They'll get fatigued there. The cardio piece really should be about the same amount of time. And then the deadlift really just depends on kind of your 1 rep max and how this weight feels in comparison to that. Lastly, we're going to go daily mobility, foam roll, 1 minute each. We're going to start with the right glute, then the left glute, then we'll go right hamstring, left hamstring, and then finish off with the calves from all the jumping that we're doing. So guys, if you have any questions about this, please let me know. Please be sure to put your time in the comments below in Zen Planner, and then note any modifications that you made to it. If you have any questions about anything, let me know. As always, move well, good luck, and have fun.